Man, you have a lot of fights, buddy. You're talking to a guy who has.
What year was it?
Red Rogers. Okay. 2010. I defended my belt.
Yeah.
And then I was in New York for a promotional tour, like now.
Yeah.
And I was walking on Times Square. Was it Times Square? Times Square. Yeah. And I saw a huge billboard
of the event.
I don't know, Shogun was on there, somebody else.
Yeah. That's Shogun Jones?
Yeah, I think so.
That was when Jones won the belt in New Jersey.
And then, a year later, I was on that same spot. That was kind of cool because it was me versus Brock.
Yeah.
So a year later.
Awesome.
So things go, it's crazy.
Was he as because he was touted as like he was going to be a dominant champion and nobody was going to beat him, Brock, when he was first coming to UFC. And you really, you kind of put him out of the sport for a while. You beat him so badly, you knocked him out of the sport. So he was just not intimidating for you at all.
Brock is Brock, strong guy, but I just had his number. Yeah. That's just how simple it was. I just had his number, and that.
When you see like a Brock Lesnar fighting, couldn't you tell that he's not getting the proper sparring in? Honestly, like when you see him standing up, like that comfort level of being on the feet is. And I know he doesn't have he doesn't have a lot of experience at all, and he's a physical freak. That way, he's good for him to be able to force his most dangerous area, which is the wrestling and the grappling. But if he doesn't have that, when he's standing up, even though he's powerful, he can hurt somebody with a jab. He's so powerful. You can tell
actually cut me with that jab. He landed one jab, and I had a cut in my eye. I fought that fight with one eye because blood was dripping in my eye.
Yeah,
that was like the first thing he did. I think 10 seconds in or like 15 seconds in, boom, jab. 25 seconds in, I had one eye. Yeah. So at that moment, hey, wait, I'm cut. I got to finish him quick because otherwise I might have a doctor stoppage.
Okay.
So that kind of,
He's an athlete, but he's very powerful. Sure. But I mean, but just the straight up, you could tell when somebody's sparring, when somebody's standing, when they're flinching and stuff like that. That's a sure sign of somebody that does not have the timing or the time put into the stand up sparring.
He did good with Mark Hunter in the stand up. Better.
He
spent most of the time on the ground.
I don't think he stood too. I think he was.
He didn't really do anything, but he had some takedowns there, and he didn't flinch.
Yeah, well, he wasn't striking with him. He wasn't.
Yeah, he wanted to take him. He wanted to take Mark Hunt down, which is probably a smart move if you're Lesnar. When he hit you like that, when he did throw that jab and cut you, did he surprise you at all? Because he has tremendously long arms. He has a reach advantage over most guys.
He has long arms, and he's kind of fast.
He was faster than you thought he'd be.
Well, I mean. Then he's fast, he's explosive, but he lands before it's like even what? Oh, yeah.
Explosive. He's an explosive dude, man.
Yeah, he's huge.